Hi everyone, welcome to Sports Jazz. Josh and Isaac, we are back, baby. We are back streaming. Please do subscribe, turn on your notifications. It's Sports Jazz, and we are here to talk sports. We are here to talk Man United. We are here to speak Ruben Amorim's ball or Ruben Amorim ball. You can also put it that way. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, Josh and Isaac. Um, um, it's exciting times for Man United. New era, new beginnings, new manager. Everything is new. Very soon, against Ipswich on Sunday, we're also going to be seeing a new kind of football, a new style, new formation, everything. Once again, welcoming you to Sports Jazz. I have Josh in the building, already packed, strapped, artillery ready to release. Josh, please do not unhost your weapon yet. Hold up. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sports
Yeah.
Jazz. Josh, yeah, we had a training going on yesterday. We had a training at Man United at Carrington Grounds yesterday, where we had Amorim taking charge as, that was his first training as ever since he joined Manchester United. Of course, we had a few senior players. We had third choice keeper Tim Hutton. We had Lenny Yoro, although he hasn't really played much, but yeah, he's a senior player. We had Kobe Mino, Casemiro, Ahmad, Anthony, Marcus Rashford, Mason Mount, and Tyrell Malacia. And the big news, the headline was for the academy kids that were also called to join the first team training. And of course, in this we had Jaden Camason, we had Jack Kingdon, we had Sam Morey, we had McAllister, we had Ruben Curley, we had Shep, we had Godwill Kunkoki, who made news, 6.5 feet. Very, very interesting talent right there. We had Lewis Jackson, Ethan Williams, and Jim Thwatties. Jim Thwatties and God Godwill. Oh God, the name is really so hard. I'll just call him
Gonki.
Godwill. Kukonki
Yeah.
are one of the kids that you see in the pictures who were talking to Ruben Amorim, and I think that explains why news were going viral of them yesterday being called up at the first team training. But welcoming you again, guys. Please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Let's spread some love. We are on the road to make 5,000 subscribers. It would really be a great honor to have you guys sail with us to hit that mark. Josh, the curtain is open. You can now unhost your clip, or rather, your weapon.
Yeah,
Time
yeah,
to
yeah,
release.
yeah. I mean,
Tell me what you think
it's
about the training, man. Everyone was
it's very
so excited yesterday. I was excited, man. I watched the clip over and over and over and over again. I was tagged
believe
on
you
Man
me,
United social pages yesterday, social media pages or accounts.
believe you me. Even with just watching snippets of the training session, I don't think United fans we've been this excited since we won the Champions League in 2008. I mean, even the Premier League title of 2013 doesn't cut
You're
it. I
you're
mean,
comparing it to winning champions.
yeah, 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 yeah. It just feels like that. It just has that
Come
feel
on.
about it. I'm telling you. I mean, when you say that a 16-year-old kid called Goodwill Kukonki was called
Yeah.
up and he participated in the training, I mean, it just reminds me of the Nigerian song, "God you win, God you win." Oh. It's like, yo, we
Nice.
winning, man. Amorim is winning already. Just on the right off the bat. I mean, we're learning new things about the guy. He can trust the new kids. It doesn't really matter to him how old you are. If you're good enough, you're going to play football, and it's a blessing in disguise that Amorim arrived when he arrived, because some of the senior players were not available with away at for international duty with their teams. It helped the situation that the fringe players at the club and the ones who are recovering from injury got to be the ones the manager sees first, because most of the time it is the other way around. I mean, they are not given a lot of time. So at least they did have a very good session. It was a beautiful, beautiful session. Something you would want to see that Amorim implements on a match day, because right away Amorim wasted no time. He went with the structure that he believes in. He went with the structure that he knows. United trained the full pitch session. They trained in a 3-4-3 formation, and he immediately removed any doubt on what formation will be played. We had three center backs yesterday, in Lenny Yoro as the right-sided center back, Luke Shaw as the left-sided centre back, and Johnny Evans. And in midfield, we had Kobe Mainu and Casemiro. Then the wing backs. He did what he knows best. He did
Mm.
exactly what he used to do at Sporting Lisbon. If you remember a kid called Queda was playing right wing back, but
Actually,
Queda.
he's on Man United's radar. He might join. The rumor is he was even scouted way before they went in for Ruben Amorim.
Yeah. He's a good kid, and he's just about 17 years old. But
Mm.
Queda is naturally left-footed, but he plays on the right wing back position. For me, I do believe that the purpose for the left-sided the left-sided player to play on the right wing forward is for him to be able to turn in field. Every time he receives the ball, he receives the ball in a manner that he can turn on his stronger foot and pick out passes. Anyhow, going forward, we did have Ahmad and Mason Mount. It was very good to see that Mason Mount was fit, or he's finding his fitness. He was able to train. They did play with Ahmad just behind Marcus Rashford, which could
Correct.
be also a very good thing for Marcus Rashford to start in that position. But most importantly is how involved the manager was. How involved the manager was in the whole training session. It was beautiful to
Well,
see.
he's still 39 years old. I mean, you saw him playing. At one point, I saw him train to. I think it was Johnny Evans trying to defend him, block him from getting the ball. Memory
Yes.
went back to when Amarim was playing for Braga at Old Trafford. The two again, almost the same picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
it was
me,
amazing.
yeah, what I picked out from the game yesterday, I can tell you that Amorim uses two defensive midfielders to cover for his wing backs, who push
Mm,
up high up the pitch and stay wide to form a 3-4-2 formation in that phase of the game. So it allows his attacking midfielders to drop into pockets behind a lone striker, that is Marcus Rashford, while still stretching the opposition's backline. This close proximity of teammates in and around Marcus Rashford can give them a way to play direct passes into Marcus Rashford, or later Rasmus Højlund, as the case may be. Then it is up to that player, let's say Marcus Rashford, as the case was yesterday, to hold up the ball and wait for players to make runs, and he lays it off to them if they're in better positions. Now, if the wing backs are so high up the pitch, it allows for regular switches of play, so it can help us have numerical advantages in those positions, because at that point, when the wing backs are high up the pitch, then we have already formed a 3-5-2 in attack, so we
correct.
have a better chance of coming away with a goal. I didn't see much of Tom Heaton, but I do believe Andre Onana will be a very active figure in the build-up phase with
Yeah,
Andre
this formation
with
really suits him well.
yes, with his
Nice start,
ability
playing
on the
from
ball.
behind.
He will
Yeah,
have to be a very vital player, because when in the instance that say Andre Onana has the ball, yeah,
yeah,
the central defender, the central defender, let's say Delict, or the case like the case was yesterday, Johnny
yeah.
Evans, who was
Johnny
the one in the
Evans.
middle. Yeah,
Mm,
Johnny Evans has to push up into the midfield and form the three in the midfield. and is at the tip of a diamond of the other two players, there'll be five. They'll
The
create
wing
a
backs,
diamond.
Anthony and
Yes,
Malasia. I'm just giving examples as it was yesterday.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it helps Onana to have an array of passing options. He can pass this side, he can pass the other side. Then the mid, because the midfield has three players who are close to each other, they are better passing angles for Onana, and he doesn't have to always kick this ball to the farthest player. So
Mm.
for me, I believe that is the reason that Ruben Amorim kept giving instructions to Kobe Mino, because in the clip you see that he spent quite some time
With
talking to
Mino.
Kobe Mino, yes,
Mm.
about his positioning, because he wants him to carry the ball in a certain manner, and he wants him to keep up a tactical discipline while he's in that position. When can he do a body feint? When can he get into a better position to play a 1-2 pass? Or when can he carry the ball into the other third of the pitch? So for me, I am really excited. I think this is the manager that this manager deserves Manchester United, and Manchester United deserves this manager.
Man United fans, we are over the moon, man. I hope things turn out well. Yo, by the way, according to what I saw yesterday, that is exactly, it's so good that even from watching, watching the clips, you could clearly see the identity. You could see the pieces he's trying to put together. Remember, he said, everyone, for those that are asking what kind of football he's going to be playing, let's wait on his first game, his debut, although it will be an away match against Ipswich. He said, when we watch the team play on Sunday, we will clearly see something different. There will be a picture portrayed for one to pick and understand what he's trying to implement as the new manager. But Josh, I want to ask again, considering what I saw yesterday, where does this leave Joshua Zirkzee? Do you think he will fit? Because if he's going to use Rashi, we saw him yesterday using Rashi with Ahmad and Mason Mount behind him. If he's going to use Rashi and Rasmus Holland as his CFs, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess Joshua Zirkzee could pick up the role of Pedro Goncalves. Is it Goncalves?
yeah, yeah.
Although he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. He is aggressive, but he would have to be a little bit more aggressive. Because to me, I think they have something similar. Pedro at Sporting Lisbon, they have something similar with Joshua Zirkzee, and I think he could do the same thing.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem thinking that Joshua Zirkzee is surplus to requirements, because he's a very
Mm,
good he's a very good footballer. And why I told you that it is a blessing in disguise that the manager came at the time that he came, when a few players were away, is because of things like that. I mean, he managed to use maybe the fringe players, or the players who are returning from injury, and he still gave them exactly what he wanted them to implement on the pitch. So for me, it does not really matter what player is going to be on the pitch, but if you give
mm,
100% in the training sessions that he does carry out, you're going to be able to play. I don't think it is a bad thing for Manchester United to have four forwards, all four attacking players in one position, because it will
correct.
only just make us better, and prepare us for when we have a wobble with one of them. So for me, I don't really have a problem with the selection of players, because I do believe, unless you have failed to impress the manager, that's when you should be cut loose. But I think Joshua
Uh,
Zirkzee still has some time.
yes.
He
Well,
can
as you
make a,
said, it's a clean slate. Everyone
yeah,
who
it's
is
a
going to
clean
get
slate.
minutes, they
Everyone
have to prove
is going to be
themselves.
given a chance, and you have to prove yourself to the manager that you're actually the player that
Correct.
you think you are.
You deserve to start. Yeah. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't get engulfed in relying on Shaw and Malasia, then Mount. Of course, I'm saying judging with what he saw yesterday. We know other players are still missing due to the
Yeah,
international
but
break.
for
They'll be
me,
coming back tomorrow, and majority of them on Thursday. But yo, I mean, that will be a very rude awakening for him if
yeah, but apart from
because
Luke
we all
Shaw,
know Shaw is toilet paper bones.
yeah, but he's a very good footballer, and I mean,
Yeah, but
if he gets in
unfortunately,
his
he's
element,
injury prone. There's nothing he's going to
yeah,
do. He's never going to get past where he is right now, Josh. He's never going to
yeah,
give you 100%. Ever
but
since that injury,
yeah,
he will
what you
never be the
don't
same
know,
player.
what you
Yeah,
don't know is the fitness of the player because yes, he has not been around for so long. He's
unless you're going something is going to change now that
yeah, he's
with
part of the
Amorim.
reason that Eric Ten Hag played 2 seasons without a left back because
Mm.
he did believe that he would come back at some point. Sometime the medical team did inform him that the two left backs at the club would be available in January. They were never available. But I do believe that if Luke Shaw is fit, I mean, Luke Shaw can give you one of the best one of the best displays in this type of formation because he doesn't have to play as a wing back. He will just play as a left-sided center back to
Yeah, the only
deputize
problem
for
to deputize
Licha.
Lisandro Martinez. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, yes, he doesn't have
If
to
it's
start games. I
deputizing,
mean, yeah, he has to deputize because you have to work him up into full fitness. But
mm,
fit look sure he will easily get into that side because he now has the experience. He's been at the club for quite some time. He's a decent footballer too. So and he has actually learned how to defend because when he was younger, he did have a problem of defending. He was very good going forward, but he never calculated his distances very well to be able to stop players from getting one on him.
well, Josh, yesterday, some of the other names we had is the second in charge, Carlos Fernandez. He was also at Carrington. We had George Vital, the goalkeeping coach. I saw him talking to Tom Hitton at one point. Yo, it was amazing yesterday. For everyone that hasn't watched the clip, yo, go to the Man United official pages, watch those clips. Take your time, see
Now
what the
let
man is cooking, see what the man is mixing for us,
yeah,
the
yeah.
ingredients he's adding. Yo, it's
Guy
going to be
looks
more
like a
fire.
proper chef. Guy looks like a proper chef too
He knows
because
what he's cooking. He knows what
there's a
he's
thing
cooking.
there's a thing I saw in the clip too that I enjoyed to watch, which was the recovery. The recovery when
That is the
we lose
most
the ball.
important. Yeah,
Every time we lost the ball, it appeared to me. I mean, I don't know how you got it, but it appeared to me that Amorim held this ball and kicked it softly, yeah, to get to the goal line, but all our players had to run back before that ball reached the goal line. And when you watch the clip, you notice that he did this about 2 or 3 times. So I mean, he's not actually just asking the players to run back, but he
yeah.
wants the players to get back into shape so
Well,
that we can have a proper rest defense. We can have better defense transitions.
yeah. Well,
Yes.
again, I can't say that I'm excited enough because sorry, oh my god, that is now you see, I'm talking about excitement. That is what I'm saying. I just can't wait for Sunday, man. I can't wait. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe,
By
guys,
the
to
way,
Sports Jazz. Turn
why
on the
did the Premier League
notifications.
why did the
Yeah.
Premier League give us this game on Sunday?
Well, it's because they were trying to give Amorim more time.
I
He
thought we
just
wanted
started
to
his
entertain people on a Friday night.
on a Friday night. Bro, players are coming back on Thursday, and you want us already to be on the pitch. We
No,
have
no,
those
no,
coming
no.
from South America. No,
No, we had
Josh,
a
no.
training yesterday, and those players can still
Oh, by
play.
the Bruno Fernandez also joined the team today. He had the second. He joined the second training session today, and Portuguese magnifico against Portuguese specialist, special one. It's going to be amazing, man. Super. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sports Jazz. Still Isaac and Josh cooking for you guys. Josh, let's go into the comment section real quick. We see Sinan. Sinan says, "Hey, Josh and Isaac, what up? What up? This is a staunch, and when I say staunch, I mean a staunch Man United fan who doesn't take shit from
Hey,
anyone."
Sinan.
Nelson says, "Hello, guys. Happy to be here. Happy to have you on, brother. Shout outs to you. Hi, studio." Nelson says, "Intensity, rather identity, intensity, transition, and precision is what I saw in the first training under Omarim." Yo,
You nailed it.
everyone is excited.
You nailed it.
He has nailed it.
Yeah.
Identity, intensity, transition, and precision. The identity is the most important bit, Josh.
Yeah, but even precision is very, very, very important because I remember the time we did see Eric Ten Hag when he had just come in and we watched the training sessions. They were beautiful to watch. The way we were passing the ball very fast and he was calling out players who were not giving 100% was beautiful to watch. But then again, we did start that season a bit sluggishly. That was maybe on his part. But later on in the season, you would realize that we want to do the right thing, but we are not precise in how we want to execute our game plan. So our players looked a bit lost, and you know what you know.
Well, I mean, it was amazing anyway. See, I understand Lisandro Martinez and Victor Lindelof are also back at Carrington, and they're still, undergoing assessment and training. So let's wait and see. Still in the comment section, Sinan says, "I like Amorim because he is not a Guardiola admirer or wannabe, like the likes of Ten Hag. Amorim is playing his football." Man, you
Come
guys
on, come on. No,
stop
maybe you
shitting
can
Ten
say
Hag.
the likes of Arteta because I mean Ten Hag played like that long way before he ran into Pep Guardiola. He's 54 years old. Okay, I
Yep,
can say he's a bit older than him, and
he's old school.
yeah, he just understands. Besides, Guardiola maybe stole from Eric Ten Hag because he plays. No, he plays
Josh.
like Johan Cruyff. I
Just
mean,
don't
this
overdo
is
it.
no, this is what he understood as football, total football, Dutch
Mm.
football. You get, and Eric Ten Hag is Dutch. I mean, this is what they know. This is how football is played in their country, and in the time that he grew, and the time that he played football, that's what he knows as proper football. So there's you can never say that he's a Pep wannabe. But I
Well,
like the fact that you Amorim is his own man. I mean, he has his own tactics and he wants to play the way he wants to play.
Nelson says a fully fit Luke Shaw is the best defender among our defenders, but he will never be fully fit. He will never, and I can
You
tell
never
you,
know that.
no, there's nothing like you never know. He can never be. How many managers does he need to get fully fit? Van Gaal, I mean, that's when it started. When actually he was never fit. Although
But he
under Van
played.
Gaal, was it in
He,
Champions League, Josh, when he got that nasty
yeah,
injury?
yeah.
Ever
But he
since then, he's
played.
never been the same man.
But he played very well for us in the other season when he played as a centre back. He was the most fittest player
He's
for
just not
us.
consistent when it comes to fitness, Josh.
It is
He's going to
actually
give
this.
you two or three, okay, five good games, and he's going to miss the whole entire season or half the season. So, I mean,
Yeah, but
let him pack.
you make it sound like this happens every season. It does not, because Luke Shaw until last season he was okay. He was fit. He was not a sick bay guy. I bet Anthony Martial missed more games than Luke Shaw.
Anthony, of course, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did. But
so he was fit. He was
he
yeah,
used to be
we
fit.
hope for
He
the
used to
best.
be
We
fit.
hope for the best. But I don't have a problem now that Tyrell Malasia is back. Of course, he's not yet up to speed, but we have more than capable. I don't want to call them deputies because they have
Anything
an
can
edge.
happen.
No, they have
Mm.
an edge over the ones who are naturally left-footed in
Okay.
Dallo and Mazraoui because they're both ambidextrous players. Anthony played on the right wing back position because he's left
Malaysia, the other
footed,
side left. Yeah.
and Malaysia on
But I
the
can
left
guarantee you
side.
our wing backs are going to be, unless otherwise,
I tell
it's
you,
going to be
then that is not a guarantee. A
no,
guarantee, I take it to the bank.
unless otherwise, Dallo and Mazarawi. Those are going to be our wing backs. But Rasta Stocks is back in the comment section. What up, Rasta Stocks? It's been a while. Now you see we have a new manager. We are going to start playing ball. There you go. He goes on to say, the other host with glasses. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Right? You want to say, uh, sorry, you want Ten Hag to say,
Let me ask you something, right?
uh
You
huh.
want Ten Hag to say, like to stay?
Ah,
He's
I
gone,
think you meant to say
bro.
he's
Bro,
already
he's
no,
gone.
but your Rasta Stokes, you
I'm,
remember
I'm,
the reason as why
I'm.
he has asked you
First,
in the other
listen.
streams when he was
First,
featuring,
listen.
you were a Ten Hag man. You were always
Yes.
vouchering for him. You didn't want him to be sacked. So maybe he's right
You
to
know
ask
why?
that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Although I like how you switch alliances, man.
No,
Already you're Amorim, Amorim,
no,
Amorim.
I backed Eric Ten Hag all the way, but I'm a Manchester United fan, and I do support the manager that walks in the door. And
Yeah.
believe you me, right now I'm Mr. Infectious because the guy that we have is the infectious one.
Ah, this guy.
I am telling you, as in Amori, 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 Amori.
He's
Amorim is
ill.
ill.
Sorry, I meant Ateta, not Ten Hag.
Yeah, sure, you
Okay.
did.
Yeah, Sinan, we all know you just don't like anything to do with Arsenal. Shout outs to Adier in the comment section, as always,
Yeah.
telling us informing us to clear the dead wood. That is true. They are going to do that. When I say the dead wood, anyway, I'm not going to mention names. Let me. Luke Shaw is a scrub, and he doesn't. Sorry, and he does it all the time. He is a liability. He can't wait for his contract to be up. To be honest, Luke Shaw. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else?
Lindelof, Maguire,
Lindelof. I've been talking this. I've been saying this. Maguire,
Lindelof, Maguire,
Casemiro,
Eriksen. No, I would give
Ericsson.
I would renew Casemiro's contract.
I also think Casemiro might stay, but
I would
players like
renew his
Ericsson are all
contract.
going to go. They're all going to leave. Johnny Evans, I like you so much. Thank you for sticking around, bro. Check off. Yo, Rasta. I think Rasta Stokes is laughing. Yo, Rasta, we had to make that. We had to do a remix of the Amelie. Only this time it would have been Amorim, 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 Amorim. He's ill.
Amarim is ill.
Amorim here, Amorim there. 343. Yo, Rasta
Is
Stokes,
a
don't make
young
me go off.
Portuguese
Don't make me go.
better
Yeah.
than Nigerian here.
Yeah. Okay.
Ruben
Yo,
Amorim is there.
Rasta Stokes, I wish I can join the stream. Yo, Rasta. Rasta, I don't know what you're going to be doing this weekend. Yeah. If you're available, let us know. We shall hook you up during the watch along
just
Ipswich
drop
versus Man
just drop
United.
just drop your email in
Drop
the
the email
comment
and we shall be in contact. We will
real
communicate.
quick.
We'll communicate right away. We'll drop you our digits. We link up through WhatsApp. Yeah, you join the stream over the
Yo,
weekend during
but
the watch along.
back to the topic. I almost forgot it because
Rasta, Rasta
Ruben
is
is
still
something
laughing.
else. Ruben is something else. He makes these things happen, and for me, I do believe that Manchester United deserves the manager.
And of course, Nelson says, I don't expect Amorim to play five defenders. One of the wing backs will be a forward player to balance the team while attacking. I actually think both wing backs might. I
Really
know the
big.
wing back of all players on the field, as per his formation, the wing backs have to do overtime. That's all I can say. They have
Yeah,
to be
but
fast.
not even just the wing backs. You see
Yeah.
the right-sided center backs. Sorry, not the right-sided center backs. The inside center backs. Say the
Yep.
right-sided center back and the left-sided center back. They
Mm,
have to cover that ground that the wing back leaves when he goes
mm,
up high up the pitch. And the central midfielders must actually give security to the wing backs who have gone high up the pitch, so they do not expose the right-sided center back or the left-sided center back, because there will be a lot of space to cover in that space. But Nelson, just to remind you, if you remember the game that Ruben Amorim played against Man City, when the opposition is bigger, and much better than he thinks his team is, he's going to tweak the side. He's not going to play like that. He's not going to have the wing backs go very high up the pitch. In that first half, when Man City had a lot of the ball and Man City could easily have won that game in the first half, is Amorim, Pep Guardiola, a very good tactician, managed to outwit Amorim in that phase of the game, but he just did not know that Amorim prepared for that. He actually kind of sucked up pressure. He had a game plan to suck up pressure and allow Man City on the ball, because they were going to defend very deep. But the problem came because they had two midfielders in that phase of the game. Man City just played with four midfielders in that space. Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden were floating in and around the midfield, and they just made it very difficult for the two central midfielders of Sporting Lisbon to get this ball. So it became very difficult. In the second half, he quickly tweaked it and asked one of his three forwards, okay, to come back and make a three. But then the wing backs did not go high up the pitch. The Araujo maintained his position in the left-sided wing back. He was not flying high, and only Queda had the license to go high up the pitch. So that created a bit of balance in attack.
Once again, guys, Sports Jazz, that is where you find this, only here. Rasta says we could. Okay, Rasta, yeah, that's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. We are going to do that. We are going to. We already actually have one, but yeah, once again, man, if you really, if you want to be on the stream, if you want to watch that maiden 3-4-3 Amorim ball this weekend while you're streaming with us, that would be superb, brother. That would be superb over the weekend. Yeah, we are going to get in touch. We are going to get in touch. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. That is Adieri, as always. Adieri this time is not crying for Amanda to be back at Newcastle.
Yes. Yeah. Adieri
Mazzarawi
finally.
is a gift. Mazzarawi is a gift from God. 12 million. He fights for the badge. Him and the league. Josh, I told you one of the underrated signings so far this season. I thought it could have been Federico Chiesa too, but unfortunately, I haven't seen much of him. But I think
and you won't see much of him for at least a season.
Mazzarawi is still one of those hard guys that have done so well, and I can confidently say it was a bargain. What a bargain for Mazzarawi! I mean, for
can I quickly tell you something?
Yeah, sure.
The media doesn't give credit to that signing. They don't.
Why?
They don't reference Ten Hag when they're talking about Mazraoui. You know, actually, I can ask any of you guys out there. I mean, do you buy into the talk that Eric Ten Hag brought a lot of Ajax players at Man United, who the new manager has to get rid of because they're not good enough? Who are these players? Let's look at the players that maybe played for him here and there, and they're not good enough. They were just brought in at the club. I mean, Anthony, yes, he has collapsed, and he has not delivered in the period that he has been at United. But I don't think that would be the whole summation of Eric Ten Hag's influence on Manchester United, because the rest of the players, Eriksen was brought in at a time that United could not afford to buy a midfielder.
Josh, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I see where
no,
this
what
is
I'm
going.
trying to say is just be fair. Just be fair.
Rasta Stokes. You see what I'm saying? Right? You see Rasta Stokes?
Just be fair. The man did his job, and he put us
Josh.
He put us
the
in
man
a good place.
He was given almost 900 mil and he still failed to deliver. No disrespect. We thank him for the 2 trophies. Mr. Baldy. By the way, he was there are pictures of him that have surfaced. He was at one of the restaurants yesterday. I thought he had even left Manchester already. I thought he was in Netherlands, but it's good to know he's still in the town. I mean, he's liked. I like him. I like him. It's just because that his ego cost him his job.
Yeah,
Rasta
what is
says
a man
Anthony has
without
to
his
go.
ego?
Rasta says Anthony has to go. Well, he could
Not right
surprise you.
away, not just yet, not just yet.
He could
I
surprise
want
you.
the manager to use all the talent at his disposal and write
Mm,
off the dead wood himself. It's easy to because we already have players that we've written off, yeah, because they've not
correct.
delivered in the period they've been at the club. But it's only fair for the manager to look at them, assess the situation, and then make up his mind. At least, like I told you yesterday, he's a bit fortunate that some of these players are going to be leaving the club because their contracts are running down. So he won't have to make that decision. Maybe the club will, unless the club makes a decision that is not what we think, and renew contracts of some players like Harry Maguire.
Maguire, you're forgetting many of those. Sinan says he's going to join us on the watch out. Yo, brother, welcome, 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 Sinan. That should be fire. Rasta Stokes, you have to join us. You have also to join the crew. Let's have some fun, and I hope we win. By the way, I'm
No, we shall
optimistic.
win. We shall win. But Ipswich is a very difficult side. But later on, I will let you in on a secret. Yeah, we did beat them 9 at some point.
Who? Ipswich. Okay, we are going
Yeah,
to come.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Rasta Stokes is just not a fan of Ten Hag. He says Ten Haram is his name. He wanted to get. He's just not a fan. Josh, I wanted us to look at real quick in 2 minutes. Five other academy players that I missed yesterday that I feel Amorim could use. Okay, not miss. Of course, some of them were involved, like Godwin Kukonki, but players that he could utilize.
Goodwill, goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill Kukonki. Yo, that
Yeah,
name.
but God, you win.
Ah, yo, Sports Jazz, thank you so much for tuning in, Josh and Isaac. We are still streaming live. Let's look at the academy that Amorim could still use, Josh. I'm looking at Harry Amas, technically brilliant and effective going forward. He has the energy to to kill down those flanks, man. Then we have Matanto, who's a right wing back, by the way.
Yeah,
Harry Amas
yeah.
can play as a left wing back. He is actually naturally a left
If
back, but
Ariamas is playing, he's
as
going
a
to be
left
good.
wing back, he executes it so well. Sorry. Then we have Matanto, right wing back, explosive, technically skilled. He's very creative. By the way, capable of playing as a left back, right wing, left wing. Very, very versatile. Then we have the player who was, who featured yesterday, trained with the first team under Amorim. That is Godwill Kukonki. CB can play as a left back, naturally a left-footed CB. I mean, he's very good, tall, 6'5". He's ideal for the game, for the modern day game, and he's also very, very strong. By the way, strong and defending large when it comes to spaces. Josh, he's a very, very good, versatile
You
player.
see a guy like Ariamas.
That shows how much versatility we have when it comes to positions of left back or left wing back. A guy like Harry Amas, you're saying
I think I think his development stagnated.
under Ten Hag
Not
at one
under Ten
point.
Hag.
Oh, you think he's not going to go beyond that?
Yeah.
No, I want to be
It
optimistic. I hope
No,
that
I
he's not
am
going.
optimistic, but you see, was he there yesterday?
Yesterday, I'm not so sure. No,
He
I didn't see him.
wasn't.
No, he
He
wasn't. He wasn't.
wasn't.
He
Yes.
wasn't.
So there's something going on with the lad. I mean, this is a guy Eric Ten Hag handpicked, and he
Hmm.
was interested in him. He actually gave him games in the preseason games, but then after some point, I'll have to find out about Riamas. I'll give you a report.
Things went south for him. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But what's happening with the lad? I mean, at least yesterday would have been an opportunity for us to know if he's the player
Maybe
that
he
we need
wasn't.
to.
He wasn't around. Because most of them, excuse me, majority of them are also. I think he was playing with the under. Because
21.
apart from those that were not called or those that were injured or returning from injury, most of them had been called, and these other kids are still playing. From what I understand,
Yeah,
they have
yeah, but
their leagues going on. Maybe
nonetheless, even the period of Eric Ten Hag during the season, having trusted the boys so much during preseason, you would
he
have
did so
thought
well.
that he was going to be the kid that he was going to bring through. But then again, you would not even see him in match day squads.
Well, let me give you the other two. I gave you Kokonki, I gave you Matanto, and I gave you Harry Amas. Then, of course, we have Cher Leslie, arguably the most naturally talented and technically gifted academy player. Josh, he's a very good player. I don't know whether you've watched.
No, he is.
Uh,
He is. I
he's
enjoyed watching
right-sided
him.
attacking midfielder. He's very good. His IQ, his passing, his touch, fast touch, very very excellent on the ball as well. He's an exceptional player, and I hope he carries on. And of course, Josh, the one and only. Come on, guess, take a wild guess. The one and only. If I say the one and only, the one soon to
Chido,
outscore at
Chido
very good.
Obi
Very soon to us
Martin.
to outscore. He's very soon going to be outscoring Haaland or
Don't
breaking
say it.
Haaland's record.
Don't say
But
it.
anyway,
Don't
I'm
say
kidding.
it. As in, by the way, if Haaland
He's
had a
rumored to be
clone,
he's rumored to be on Amarim's radar. By the way, strong
no, if
physical
Haaland had a
attributes
clone,
like pace, off the ball, movement, clinical, finishing. He's very very good in the final third, decision making.
yeah, but
He's an
still,
amazing player.
maybe because he dis. For me, when I watched him play when I watched a few clips of the goals that he has scored so far,
Mm.
he looks like a guy despising the level at which he's playing.
Ah, you guy.
He looks like he's not using a lot of effort, but the things are happening for him.
Ah, okay. You're saying he's doing
Yeah,
it effortlessly.
yeah, he appears like he does not
He's
really have
effortless when
any
he's
challenge.
playing and things are working out for him.
Yeah, 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 yeah. As in, he does not have a challenge there. I mean, if he means to beat a player, he will beat the player. If he means to get a 1-2, he will receive the ball back. I mean, if he wants to hold up play, he will do that. If he wants to run, he will easily do that. I just need to see some guys kicking him a bit.
No, I don't want that. What if he
No,
gets
no, no,
injured?
no. He's 16. The bones
So
can
what,
repair.
Josh?
The bones can
Really?
repair.
No, I don't
No, I
want
mean, I
that.
just need him to be tough because by 17, he should be playing for Manchester United.
Yeah, he should be. He should be playing,
Yeah.
by the way. He should be playing.
So
And
he should toughen up. He should toughen up. And he's the great size. He's a good player. He's fast. He looks like a proper athlete. He looks like a proper athlete. I mean, they can just build him up. Imagine he's not yet even fully developed, and he's that huge.
I told you when it comes to bread and butter,
No, Chido Obi Martin. You know,
you do
there's a
not,
reason.
you don't
No,
miss. No, Josh, he's a good
let
player.
me
I'm not saying otherwise.
let me
He's a very
first tell
good
you
player.
one thing, Isaac. Yeah, there's a reason that your parents give you three names.
Hmm.
Yeah, as in you're just too much. Chido Obi Martin, buddy guy. And then
Man, let's
yeah,
move on.
you could have a third name too, but I think you even forgot it because
Sinan says Anthony is my man, and I believe he's gonna be Amarim's favorite. I hope so. I hope so. Rasta goes on to say, by the way, who's your favorite Man United player of all time? Ooh, ooh.
ooh, ooh.
Josh, you go first.
No, come on. You read the question, you answer
But
fast. But wow. You know, I okay, can I pick in generations?
yeah, picking generation.
Because I want to
No, no, no,
pick
no, no, no. But he didn't say that. He said of all time.
whoa, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I was also going to say the king. Cristiano
No,
Ronaldo.
but
I'm not
that
saying
guy
that
is
the other good
that guy
players,
is
they are very,
okay. You
very good
see,
players.
like
Let's mention some others. Who else, Josh?
Eric Cantona,
Yeah, Cantona is a very good
David
player.
Beckham,
Rasta Stocks, I see you've followed.
Paul
Yeah,
Scholes.
we've received the notification on TikTok. We are going to be in touch. We are going to be in touch. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Shout outs to you. Yeah.
David Beckham, Paul Scholes,
Oh, really,
Ryan
man?
Giggs,
Come on,
Roy
Josh. Really?
Keane. I'm
Josh, no.
telling you, Ruud van Nistelrooy,
George Best. George Best.
George Best. Oh my God, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. And guess what? You know, Rasta Stokes, George Best is my favorite Man United player of all time, and I've just read about him in books. That's how bad
Hmm.
that guy was.
Yeah,
He
Rasta
managed to
Stokes. I
convince
followed you
me
back.
in
George,
literature.
How about Wayne Rooney? You're forgetting Wayne Macaroni.
Yeah, it was okay.
Oh, okay. Nelson, Wayne. I'm surprised. Nelson is just. Wait, you said what? He was okay.
Yeah, he was okay.
What the?
Yo, greatest of all time, Manchester United.
No, 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 no. One of those. Because now
Oh,
you
one
already
of those,
mentioned
Wayne
yours
Rooney,
was Ronaldo.
definitely.
So,
Definitely Wayne Rooney,
no,
definitely
Josh,
Wayne
no, no,
Rooney.
no, no, man. No, come on,
No,
put some
Wayne Rooney
respect on
is
his
the
name.
guy. By the way, Wayne
This was
Rooney.
your reaction. Yeah, he was okay. Bro, come on,
No,
man.
I thought you're talking about in the same breath with George Best.
No, of course no. Of course no.
You see, well, I think only Cristiano Ronaldo can less George Best's lessons.
Who? Cristiano?
I think only Cristiano Ronaldo can less George Best's boots.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's wait and
But Cristiano Ronaldo, mostly because the time that Cristiano Ronaldo was at the club, I enjoyed watching him, and I was very confident. No matter
I
who
s-
you are,
let me
we were
speak
just going
on
to
behalf of
beat you.
Sinan. This is what Sinan would have said. I enjoyed him tormenting Arsenal. That's what Sinan would have said. I'm telling you. That's what he would have said. He was a brilliant player, man. He was incredible, very, very incredible. Nelson said, I watched Rooney from the start to the end.
Yeah,
Rooney was an amazing player, although he
yeah, he
sucks as
was.
a coach, but
No,
he
but
was an amazing player.
yo, we're only talking about him playing football for Manchester United, and the
Mm,
good thing that Rooney saw out his best years at Manchester United, whereas
mm.
Ronaldo moved on to pastures new. So you can easily say that when
But
Rooney
I'd say the
gets to United,
well-tested player, man of all time, to me, well-tested. I think maybe that's why I love Cristiano Ronaldo. I agree,
no,
Messi is outstanding.
you love Cristiano
He's one of
Ronaldo.
those. No,
You
no,
love
Josh. I'm saying
Cristiano.
tested, tested.
Yeah,
Ronaldo
yeah,
has
yeah.
played for Sporting Lisbon. He has played for Man United. He's played for Madrid. He has played for Juventus. He has played for where is he now? In Saudi. He has played for more than for more than three clubs. Messi has played for only one club. I don't count
No,
Miami.
you
But of
can
course,
sum it.
he's also a god. He's a god.
You can sum it up by saying that he has won in over three countries.
He's an incredible player.
Yeah,
Joshua Zirkzee starts as a number 10, while De Ligt starts as a CB for Netherlands against Bosnia. That's
yeah.
15 minutes ago. I see news coming in from Dean John Soccer he says Ruben Amorim has taken a liking to Amad Diallo. There's a strong chance uh, that he will feature prominently in Amorim's system with a starting point on Sunday, looking very, very much possible.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think that's the lineup we saw, but I think Amad Diallo, with the technical ability he has for a manager who wants to play in the manner that he wants to play with two tens, it is
mm,
very difficult for you not to play such a player because I mean you don't want your players to be you don't want your two tens. You're not playing them as wing forwards. You want them to be inside the pitch, and which better player to have than a player who is going to be able to get onto the ball and hold the ball and use the ball very well than Amad Diallo.
News coming in. I've seen this from three different journalists, but the one that broke it first was Chris Weld. Is it Chris Weller? He says Man United have held talks in recent weeks about the feasibility of making a January move for Gerard Braithwaite, and there is rumor of Braithwaite stalling his contract renewal.
That guy,
Uh,
that guy, that guy is part of the bandwagon to
I,
help
I'd call him
Gerard
a
Brantwaite
a younger
to
Stones
move.
to
He
me.
just wants Gerard Brantwaite to move,
You know,
and
I would call
his
him a
agent.
young Stones. I don't really see. Anyway,
The
I'll take
thing
Mark
is,
Gahey. I'll take Mark Gahey
okay,
over him any day.
no, 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 no. Me, I'll take Brantwaite. But
What?
the thing
Josh,
is,
why?
yeah, he's a
Because
good
of what? Because
footballer.
of his age?
No,
Better than Mark Gahey?
his age. He's a good
Uh-huh.
footballer. Magge, he's not a good footballer. He's a good defender. And Manchester United now is buying footballers, not defenders. We bought a defender in Harry Maguire. You see how he's just giving us headache.
I know.
We can't buy another defender. We want a footballer. We want a guy who will be able to play in a three, not a guy who's going to say, "No, I know how to play in a two." You understand? I can only play with four. I can't play with three. I want to play with three. I can't play with four.
Rasta says for me, Wayne Rooney and Paul Scholes. Paul
I
Scholes, he
enjoyed.
talks a lot of shit, by the way, but he's a United legend. But he talks shit. Did you see what he said about Amorim after his appointment? He
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
"Well,
I did.
we are used to the
Four
three.
four two.
We are used to the 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1. I mean, I don't know whether the 3-4-3. He was skeptical whether it will work. He was literally saying
But he doesn't
traditionally
remember.
United. He was saying traditionally United should be using any manager that joins United. They should be all trained to adopt the 4-4-2 or the
He's just
four
stuck in.
one one.
He's stuck in the past. The
Yeah, he's
nostalgia
stuck. But
really gets to him.
he-
But he also
superb
forgets.
legend.
He also forgets by the time he completed his tenure at Manchester United in 2013, as Sir Alex Ferguson was using a 4-3-3. And football is ever evolving. It's a modern game. And at the time, the formation that was the one that would help you outwit your opponent was a 4-3-3. But then managers have evolved and they've moved from that place, and they're making various plans, game plans, to outwit their opponent, because this is a time that we are living in, which has very many decent managers who are good at their job, and they maybe mastered the art in uh, in uh, um, in school where they were, so they know how to outwit an opponent. So if you're not smart enough to read the opponent's game plan, and you come with your 4-4-2, you could just get battered. I am not saying that 4-4-2 is not a formation that can win you a football game, but as we have seen, a 4-4-2 is a bit outdated if uh, if it is used as traditionally as it was. Most managers now use a 4-2-4 instead of a 4-4-2. I mean, they would rather play, even when they use a 4-4-2, it is just in certain spells of the game.
Sorry. Having technical issues here. Yeah. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Josh and Isaac. Sinan says Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney was the most complete player during his time. He gave it all.
Oh my God.
Josh, that's his take. That's his
No,
take.
I mean, no, 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 no. I'm just surprised that Wayne Rooney has three over Cristiano Ronaldo.
Over Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because Ronaldo left early,
yeah,
but the things
maybe.
Ronaldo
But
did in
I
that
mean,
short
the
time, incredible,
six
incredible,
years,
incredible,
the
incredible.
5 to 6 years that he gave Manchester United were the years that we wanted a player to give us, because at a certain
Mm.
point, I had this mentality under Sir Alex Ferguson that I don't need you to be at the club for 3 years. All I need you is to come in and make sure that you score 20 goals and we win a Premier League title. So I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo just did it. I just happened to have seen him from 17 years old and 18 when he was at United, to him winning us numerous Premier League titles and a Champions League trophy. I mean,
Rasta
that was
Stokes,
amazing.
Rasta Stokes, the last major trophy we won was the Europa League in 2016. And the man
Oh
himself,
my
the
God.
special one, Jose Felix
What
Mourinho.
do you mean? What is that? What do you mean major trophy?
Josh, what other major trophy have you won since the
The
Europa?
FA Cup.
Oh, come on, man.
The FA Cup.
The FA Cup and the Europa, which one would you prefer, Josh, to win?
Europa.
Josh, no buts. Which one would you prefer to win?
Europa.
Thank you very much. Now, the
Yeah, but
last major trophy, let me put it back.
FA
The
Cup is
last
no
major
major
trophy we
trophy.
won. No, no, it is, by the way.
I thought the Carabao is not, but the FA Cup is. In
Carabao,
my thinking, I would think an FA Cup is, but the Carabao, I mean, no.
how about the Community Shield? We have teams that are
No, that's
winning
not a
and boosting,
trophy. That's not a trophy. That's not a trophy.
boasting.
That's not a
Okay.
trophy. That's a shield to make you whatever look better.
As of right now in the league, currently we finish within the top
Oh
six and
my
fight to
God.
win the Europa League. Uh,
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
God.
Rasta Stokes,
Top
I would want
six.
us to be in the top four. To be honest,
Yeah. And we're not not
we still have a chance. We are 13 points off the table. Liverpool leading with 28. City next, I think, with 23. Uh, United, how many points do we have,
today.
Josh? 15.
Today it's you with very high hopes. You know, Rasta Stokes just gave me a reality check. Top six. That would be quite an achievement. And for a team that has changed the manager during a season. But
Yo,
still, yo,
we have 15 points, four of the top four, and 15. Sorry, 13 off the top. I mean, we are
no, we
just
can
5 points.
do this.
We are just 4 points behind Arsenal, so
We can do
which is in the
this.
fourth position.
All we have to do
Although
is win the
they have the
difficult
same points with Nottingham, Brighton, and Chelsea.
period that we do have this season is right
Mm.
now the next 5 games that we are going to play. It's the hardest period that we do have since we have a new manager and players are getting fresh ideas and stuff like that. So it might be quite difficult. But I also thought that the United you would see under Eric Ten Hag towards the end of his tenure just needed something different. And maybe Ruben Amorim is going to give the team something different and it will tick right away. Because before you would see that that the players are lost. They just don't know what to do. They don't have a game plan. They don't. The players would come in a game and they are good for 20 minutes, but because they don't have a game plan, they would just lose their way. And
Well, let's
maybe
hope that doesn't
because
happen.
Amorim has come, is going to give them some sense of direction, and they'll be okay.
Fernandez says, "Oh my God!" Nelson says Fernandez is going to enjoy football now. He's been having a lot of headache. We're gonna see him. We're gonna see the best of him. That is a very, very good point.
Submission. Yeah, I
Very,
do
very good
believe so.
submission. That is why I'm against every critic that goes for Fernandez. I know he has those days where he has very bad
Those are
performances,
Arsenal
but
fans,
he's
yo.
one of our best performers. I'm telling you.
Those
I'm
are
telling
rival
you.
fans. Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that could ease your pain whenever you hear critiques like that. When a
Yep.
player signs for Man United, when a player is that good and is playing at Man United, they will do whatever it is in their power, yeah, to criticize even the way he has looked at a fan. And I'm not just talking about your regular fans. I mean, the media will do that too.
Mm,
But as soon as the player leaves Man United, they will tell you how he's the greatest of all time. You get. So
I
we
understand.
attract, yeah, we attract clickbaits and stuff like that. So you should just get used to it. I mean, the guy is a top player.
Yeah. Well, going back to Chido Martin, I'm reading something here. I hope and hope Amorim and his team have a very detailed plan for players like him, players like Kobe Maino, Harry Amas, Lenny Euro, you know, Rasmus Holland, Ganacho. That is my boy, star boy. I know Josh, you don't like him, but yeah, deal with
No,
it.
you misunderstand. You
Deal with it,
misunderstand when you
Josh.
say
Deal with
no,
it.
no, 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 no. You misunderstand when you say I don't like him. How don't I not like a United player who is good? I mean, it's not
Jo-
like you're talking about Harry Maguire. You're talking about Ganacho, the biggest
no, you
talent
like
that
him, but
we
he's
have.
not one of those favorites. That's what I'm trying to say when it comes to you.
No,
Unfortunately for me,
he
he's
is actually a favorite of mine.
your top
I just
scorer this season,
exactly, and
outscoring players like Mbappe,
yes,
Saka.
yeah, Dembele.
Yo, I told you, players like Harry Amas are not featuring because they have games. I see it's official. Man United Academy versus Altricham, Altrincham, something like that, or Altrincam. Keeper, of course, me. Then we have Oguneye, Kingdon. Kingdon
Yeah,
featured
Oguneye
yesterday.
is good. Yeah,
Jackson,
Oguneye is
Amas,
good.
Rowe, Martha, Malhouse, Musa, uh, Ibagimov, and Ennis. You're saying he's good? Oguneye is good?
Yeah,
Oguneye?
Oguneye. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of those highly rated players in the academy.
Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see who's calling me right now, bro. We're streaming. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's been a pleasure, man. Pleasure, huge pleasure. Shout outs to you, Rasta Stokes. Shout outs to you, Sinan. Shout outs to you, Zia. No, no, oh God, why am I? Who? Adieri, the Newcastle guy. The man bleeds Newcastle. Shout outs to you, Nelson.
Amanda.
It's always good to have you in the comment section, man. Always a pleasure. That's it for today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Rasta Stokes, Senan, Nelson, whoever's up for the weekend. Let's welcome Amorim by joining the stream on the watch along. But remember, anyway, I'll keep that. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Guys, signing out. Peace out to everyone. Please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Cheers.
Amorim.